Alright, g'day everyone, Platter Pilot here, and welcome to the first episode of the Mjolnir Response, the Viggen campaign by Heatblur. Just to set the stage of the campaign, we are playing the role of a Swedish pilot who has been deployed to Georgia as part of a UN peacekeeping task group called Georgia Force, or G4, in order to help stabilize the country after the Georgian Civil War, in which two regions backed by Russia declared sovereignty and became separatist. And today we are going to go search for a Russian surveillance ship that is sneaking around Georgian waters. Let's get to it. But I think this campaign looks to answer the question of what it would look like had Russia invaded Georgia in 1994 instead of in 2008. I know it's hard to imagine Russia invading one of its neighboring ex-Soviet countries, but we're going to have to stretch our imaginations a little bit just to facilitate this fictional event. As for us, we are loaded up with a chaff pod and an ECM pod, as well as a long-range drop tank and a couple of Swedish sidewinders. At the moment, we're just heading over to our first waypoint, and then we'll crack on having a look around in the water with this sneaky ship. Number 2 should be joining. And he's got his ECM pod set to record, so he'll be able to record what signals this ship is putting out and get it back to intel for us. Should be joining me momentarily. I've got his radar pings just there. In fact, I'm going to turn off my radar to visual only, so I'm not getting beeped up the whole time. Where is he? Come on, number 2. I orbited Ticey a couple of times to give him a chance to sort his stuff out. So he should be joining me any moment now. But fun fact about the Viggen. The Viggen gets its name from Vig is Swedish for thunderbolt, but Vig is also the name of a duck that is native to Sweden. So in my mind, that makes it the Thunder Duck. And you can't change my mind on that. Yeah, the Viggen is a single-engine, single-seat, multi-role, delta-wing strike fighter that was developed in the early 70s and by the Swedish military. As far as I can tell, it never saw combat. Feel free to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But it served up until, I think, the late 90s before being retired finally. And superseded by the Gripen, or the Gripen, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just like the, there he is, there's number 2. Nice of you to join us. Just like the Mosquito, it excelled at low-level, high-speed missions, where it could get in, drop its stuff, and then get out as quick as can be. And it was also designed from the ground up to be extremely easy to maintain, even by relatively untrained conscripts. And it could... refueling and rearming could take as little as 10 minutes, which I think is bananas. Alright, that's our first waypoint there, over to number 2. Yeah, again, seems to be a running theme for this channel that we have a lovely day for flying on our first mission. Lovely Georgian weather. Now, I'm not an expert in this plane. I don't have nearly as much experience in this as I did in the Mozzie before I started that campaign, so I'm probably going to be learning the hard way a few things, but we'll see how we go. Alright, that's waypoint 2, on to waypoint 3, if you please. Alright, it didn't automatically update, so I'm just gonna do it myself. shit. Alright, I goofed. I had my recon square active. That's why I don't think it switched over automatically. Alright, back on course. Here we go. Alright, we are going to keep our eyes peeled for ships like that one. Let's go have a sticky beak. So the ship we're after should have a bunch of shipping containers on the front of it. So that looks like a grain ship to me. I mean, it's got shipping containers on the front there. Is this our boy? No, not our boy. Okay.
Let's keep searching.
Alright, I'll hit this waypoint and then have a look at that other ship off to the right there. So if I hit all these waypoints and I still can't find it, I'll open up my recon square and see if that helps us out any. Alright, that's waypoint 3. Waypoint 4 should be over this way. See if we can find that ship again. Without crashing, hopefully. Should be a ship in front of us somewhere. Hey, what are you doing? Come on, autopilot, do your job. This looks like a small blip, so it's probably not our boy, but definitely worth investigating anyway. Nope, that's a private yacht. I'm a cheeky flyby.
Let's keep searching.
Back onto the waypoint. I'll hit the waypoint and then I'll go have a look at that one on the right and then the one in at 12 o'clock. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think those jagged shadows off to the left, like the big streaky lines, I think that means that there's a jamming source over in that direction. But we'll see what's what over here first. Again, I'm very new to this plane, so I could be completely wrong. That is waypoint there. Alright, let's go have a look at this one. Should be another one off to our left somewhere. Yep, there he is. On the edge of that storm. Looks like another grain ship to me. These are not the
ship.
droids you're looking
Let's keep
for.
searching.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't think that's our boy either.
These are not the ships we are looking for.
Okay. Right, there's a bunch of dots out there, so I'll hit that one on the left and then check out that group to the right. Should be right in front of me, I can't see shit. There he is. Just another oligarch taking his private yacht for a spin.
No, that's not the ship.
Right, let's turn it around and go hit those ships that we saw earlier on the right. I'll clear this waypoint first and then I'll look at those ships. Alright, waypoint 6. Have a look-see at these boats. There's one. Another one in the distance there. Oh, this might be a winner. I see shipping containers.
Ah, there she
There
is.
she is.
Containers on deck. Contacting Stingray. Stingray Springfield 1-2. We have located the IVANOV. Taking photos. Location known. Springfield 1. Excellent. Head back to base for debrief.
I reckon we do a high-speed flyby, drop some flares on him, let him know that we know he's here. Go home, Rusky. Alright, we are homeward bound after that. And the weather's getting terrible. Right, that's the airfield there. About 60 kilometers out. Oh wait, I guess that line indicates the direction of the runway. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Start reducing speed a bit. Also need to get down to about 500 meters. Really hope I don't have to land on all this rain. I'd like to be able to see the runway, that'd be nice. Right, about 20 kilometers out. Engage the auto throttle. Is it clearing up? Please be clearing up. There's the runway there. Alright, lowering the gear. Activating the thrust reverser, so when we touch down, the thrust will reverse and bring us to a stop very quickly. Gotta straighten up a bit. Probably ask for get off the runway full.
Springfield 1-1, request landing.
All right, thrust reverser go. All right, disable. I'm gonna hit the brakes and see if I can get off right here. Right here looks good. All right. There we go. All right, that's it for this mission. Just a bit of a walk in the park, bit of a getting familiar with the area kind of thing. We found the Russian ship, no problems. And I'm sure that's the last we'll see of him. They won't dare try and trespass on Georgian territory now that I know the Viggens are on station. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, then ring all the bells, and I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you around!